Welcome to the Heartful Healing Hub podcast, a soul nourishing space where stories become medicine and healing is woven through sound, energy, and remembrance. Here we explore gentle conversations, sound, and reflections that support emotional balance, nervous system calm, and a return to your own inner wisdom. I'm so glad you're here. Take a breath, settle in, and allow yourself to arrive. In this week's episode, we will discuss transitions, thresholds, and inner rhythm. Welcome. I'm your host, Diane, frequency intuitive, energetic healing guide, and fellow traveler on the path of embodied wellness. We are standing at a threshold right now, a moment of transition. The calendar just turned, a new year is here, and whether we consciously acknowledge it or not, many bodies feel this shift. For some women, this time of year brings excitement. For others, it brings exhaustion, pressure, or a quiet sense of unease. And for many, it brings a question that doesn't have words yet, just a feeling. What I would like to explore with you today is this. What if this moment is not asking you to decide anything, but simply to listen? So much of the world treats transitions as moments for action, new goals, new habits, a new version of yourself. But the body doesn't move that way. The nervous system does not reset because a new date changes. It responds to safety, to rhythm, to permission. Transitions are thresholds, not commands. They ask us to pause at the doorway, to sense what we're carrying, to notice what we're not ready to bring with us. And that kind of listening can feel unfamiliar, especially for women who have spent years managing, holding things together, or pushing through. Lately, I've been sitting with a phrase that feels very alive for me: regulation before resolution, and listening before choosing. Before we decide what's next, before we set intentions, even before we commit to anything new, our bodies want to know one thing: am I safe enough to soften? Because clarity does not arise from pressure, it arises from steadiness. And steadiness does not come from effort, it comes from feeling supported. Each one of us has an inner rhythm, not a schedule, not a productivity system, a rhythm. It's the pace at which your nervous system can integrate change without overwhelm, the tempo at which your body can open without bracing. When we ignore that rhythm, even good intentions can feel heavy. When we honor it, very small choices can feel deeply nourishing. This is why some women feel resistance around goals, not because they lack discipline, but because their bodies are asking for a different starting point. If you are able, I would like to offer a small pause right now. Nothing to do, just notice. Take one slow breath and ask yourself quietly, what feels like it's asking for gentleness in me right now? You don't need to answer. Just notice what arises. It could be a sensation, an emotion, a word, or nothing at all. That noticing is the practice. I would like to say this clearly. If you are not feeling motivated, energized, or ready to plan right now, there is nothing wrong with you. You may simply be in a listening phase, and listening phases are not empty. They are preparatory. They allow old tension to settle. They allow truth to surface. They allow the next step to arrive without force. As we begin this new year, I would like to invite you to treat this moment not as a starting line, but as a resting place. A place where you can sense what wants to come with you and what is ready to be set down. You don't need a new version of yourself. You don't need to become anyone else. You are allowed to arrive gently. And as a final reminder, be kind to yourself and trust what has always been within you. Thank you for spending time with us inside the Heartful Healing Hub. If this story moved you, please consider sharing this episode or leaving a comment. Your words help others find this sacred space. If you or someone you love has a healing journey to share, we'd love to hear from you. And finally, if you would enjoy a gentle way to unwind after listening, visit the show notes to download your free tea ritual guide, Sip and Soften, a soul-soothing gift to nourish your inner healer. Until next time, be kind to yourself and trust what has always been within you. And remember, you are whole, you are healing, you are home.